Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Wednesday. So I hope everyone is having a very, very great week and maybe a winning streak. So I will start with US oil. But now I'm on Bitcoin here, so I'll be also adding Bitcoin. A few days to come, then I will start to do also Bitcoin because Bitcoin is also one of the things that I'm planning to trade. Actually, as I invest in Bitcoin, but I will be like sharing some enough information about how I'm going to do it. So yeah, stay tuned. So here is NASDAQ, US30, GERMAN40, gold. Now we are on US oil. So on US oil, guys, I don't know if maybe there is people who really trade this thing that's often, but the way US oil, the way it moves, guys, it's like seriously aggressive. But just know that it's really affected by fundamentals. When I say fundamentals, I mean political news or economic news. Those things you should like seriously follow them because you might see the market just going up or going down, and if you don't understand what's really going on, you might think maybe there's something going. You might think maybe you don't know how to trade it just because you don't follow simple rules. And on this one again, is this thing is what we see actually on new traders, beginner traders. I can see when people join other mentors, or maybe when they buy the system and stuff like that. Remember, guys, when you buy those systems, it doesn't mean that you should be like blank. You should know something. You should know your story. Those systems that you buy, they just there to add value on something that you already know. So someone is doesn't even know how to trade. They have all these bad things about trading. They don't even know. They just started maybe yesterday. They purchased the system. Then 2 days later, they'll be saying, "Oh, the system is not working," and stuff like this. And the weight scammer is the first weight to come. They'll be saying, "You are a scammer. Hey, I want my refund," and stuff like that. It's crazy because you are a new trader. You don't even understand how that moves. But you just want to purchase things that you don't even understand. Then 2 days later, you say you are a scammer. Actually, you are the scammer because you went there with a mind it wasn't there. Like you go there with like overnight success, and when things doesn't happen the way you want, you start to say people are scammers. Please, guys, stop doing that. If you know you don't understand Forex, people they take Forex as something very simple. Forex is not simple. Why? Because this is just a field, or maybe I can say maybe an industry where I think it's bigger than any other industry that we have. You can go to school, whether you are a doctor, engineer, whatever, but the finance or the financial that you're going to get here is bigger than whoever in the world. This is the platform that you can make it in your life. But that comes with the price, guys. You can't just expect these trillions daily fluctuation of money that way, and you expect the market to be easy. If you don't know, if you're still learning, stop buying so many things. Stop buying stop buying like system indicator or the robots. Why? Because you don't really understand those things. They work with the strategy, especially system indicator, because it shows you the trend is going to tell you the market is going down. But if you don't know, you can still buy even if you see the system is telling you the market is supposed to be what it's on a downtrend. It means you're supposed to do what? To sell only. But just because you have your like your knowledge. I don't know where you get the knowledge. You do the opposite. From those opposites, when you lose, you start to blame someone who you call maybe the mentor and stuff like that, which it's wrong, guys. People, they should stop, because what I have seen is, out of maybe, let's say, out of 100, all those people who they are called scammers, especially in Forex, you might find that maybe only 30% is actual scammers. 70% is someone who doesn't know anything. Join them, and when they get different results, they say you are a scammer, because they did not find whatever that they wanted. They thought maybe it was easy. They thought maybe the system was just going to tell like everything perfect. No, it's not going to be like that. So people, they should stop going around looking for holy grails, guys, something that will never lose. There is no such. There is no such. That's why even now I also have a system, but I also do my daily analysis. The system is just there to assist me. I hope you understand that. The system should be there to show me something maybe that I wasn't aware of. Not the system should be 100%. I hope you understand that. I hope you're going to look at the market in a different way, guys. Patient people, they just want to make money within a week. They just want to be millionaires within a week, where it's not actually possible. Yes, you can make that, but you can't able to sustain that, especially if you are a retail trader when your funds are not that big, you see. So try to grow before you judge other people, before you say people are scammers. Not people said I'm a scammer. I saw someone just purchased my system, and later, within 2 days, he said, I want my refund and stuff like that, which is crazy because I already gave you my system. So please, guys, when you join me, don't expect miracles. The market, I don't control the market. You see, that's why we have to follow the strategies. That's why I'm so dedicated every day to do the analysis, and I'm also, whatever that I'm doing here is what I do behind the scene. So I thought, just to do things behind the scene, let me share this thing with other traders. That's what I do actually. Simple as that. So guys, if maybe you find things difficult, don't blame your mentor or someone who tries to help you. You are the problem. If you can't make it alone, so don't blame. If you can't make it alone, don't expect other people to do that for you. We just there just to show you the right side. If you do your own thing, still you're going to lose. That's why most mentors, they will make it, and their students, most likely they won't make it, because they go there with a different mindset. So change your mindset, look things in the right way. Yeah, things they're going to be fine. Things they're going to be fine. So without wasting your time, actually, I'm just telling this to someone who is thinking about following different mentors. Don't go on different mentors expecting different things while you don't change the way you see things. Try to change, try to learn, try to understand how things do moves, how the market moves before you can even judge. People, they're like losers already, but they go to someone who is making it, and when they find things difficult, they say this guy is a scammer. You are already a loser before you even join the mentor. So you should think about that. So about my people here in the group. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe button. I know I have a lovely family in this YouTube channel. If you know, just hit me with give me 5 on the comment section, guys. I know you don't look for shortcuts. If you were looking for that, try to change that and move in a positive mindset. Sometimes the slowest route is the fastest one, because you will be following the rules, you see. So on US oil, guys, we can see that since yesterday, I think the market did not change that much. You can see we were here. Let me change the color. We were here around this, we had this resistance there, but I see the market is still consolidating around there. So let's go on a 4-hour time frame. I'm not going to take much of your time. You can see that we are still on that bullish momentum. You can see the market is respecting our previous high. You can see this. So what might happen here is the market might respect this resistance and come back here before we see another push go into the upside and respecting our previous what? Our previous high. Or maybe the market might push lower, and if the market is going to break this previous high, you can see here, now it's a support. If it can break that, we expect the market to do what? To push to the lowest side. Simple as that. So don't confuse yourself, but at the moment we are still on bullish. Even if the market is still on resistance at the moment, we expect the market to keep pushing higher. I think the market might create something like this. When it pushes up, you can just do something like this, and you know that, oh, after a breakout, I'm going to take a trade. From this trade, maybe you can just place some buy pending order. Then after, the market might push in your favor. Else, maybe the market might push to the lowest side. You see, I hope those who may, if you did programming, I think it's going to be easy for you to trade, because we always have two options. It's if or else. If statement. If you put that, people who knows about this, I think they understand. It's if that doesn't happen, then it's going to be else. So now we are on gold, guys. So on gold, what we see is the market, it seems to be respecting that support that I was talking about. Do you see? I also have this arrow that I was showing my students yesterday. So we can see that this area there, this area here, the market just created a fake breakout. If you still remember, we had something like a support. And this thing happens like almost every time when the market is moving like this. It will create some sort of a support or resistance. But when you check, we are still like on a trend. We are still on a trend. Now the market, I think it might push up. But remember, we are still on this, we are still on a wedge. Actually, the market might come here and start to consolidate. Let me draw you another support. You can see there, this is also a support area. But when we look at this, we can see that, oh, this thing's actually on an uptrend, but that support is also, it's always there. But if you understand what I'm talking about, you'll see why I'm saying this. So at the moment, I expect the market maybe to come here. Maybe, I don't know if the market is going to break this area, but it seems like this area is very strong, guys. So you must be careful when you trade around this area, because there is possibility that the market might shoot lower, might break this support, might break that support area and push to the lower side. Sorry. So yeah, I think maybe on gold, I don't think I will take any trade for now. The market is on a wedge actually, unless if maybe we say we can go on a smaller time frame, we try to see what might happen. We can see that, oh, the market created something like that. This is that support area that I was talking about. Maybe the market might bounce. This is a very nice space here. You can make a lot, but just know that on a bigger time frame, you are on a wedge. When you take the trades, make sure you get out before you reach this resistance, because there is possibility that once it reaches here, it will just go crazy, right? Simple as that. So let's move to the next one. Please, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We are on GERMAN30, GERMAN40, GERMAN30, GERMAN40 as they change the names, but on this broker, the name is still the same. So what do we see? We see that the market was on a very nice bearish momentum, you can see. Then now the market is giving us something nicely as a bullish momentum. Do you see that? So it seems like the market is now moving in this way. You can see that. So, but we have this resistance that we want to break, and I think the market already broke that. So what I see is the market might give us a rejection. As I can see, there's a rejection here. Actually, it was a buy pending order that I've sent yesterday. So I think the market might respect this area before shooting to the upside. Or maybe let me remove this, or maybe we might see the market coming back and respecting that area, because I think this type of a move is giving me this something like this. Do you see that? I think the market maybe might create something like this, pushing to the upside. The bigger thing here is the biggest thing here that we want that is quite simple is we are now pushing to the what, to an uptrend, because you can see the market is just pushing up. Maybe somebody can even throw something like this and say, Kenzo, I see something like that. Yes, it's also fine, but when we look back, we are on a very nice on a resistant line, where we can say if we break around there, it's where we're going to do what, we can have some nice positions around this area where we can place maybe a buy pending order and push to the upside. Or maybe we might see the market respecting this area, pushing to the lower side before we see the market pushing up again. Simple like that. So don't complicate things. So let's see another one. On US30, we also see a similar thing. The market was nicely on a bearish momentum. So on this bearish momentum, we can see that that is no longer an issue at the moment. I don't think bearish is an issue now. Why? Because I think we broke out of that. You can see. So now the market is giving us, is giving us a very nice bullish momentum. This was a buy pending order. That was, I sent that yesterday. So what I'm looking at here, I have a very nice structure, which shows me that, you see what, we had this resistance here and that is broken. The market closed above that. So what do we see? I think the market, this thing should be here. So I think the market, the way I see the market doing things now, I think the market might create a nice retest before maybe shooting to the upside. This is what I see at the moment. Yes, there is a possibility that maybe the market might shoot lower, but it means if it does that, it means this is going to be like a sort of a fake breakout. But at the moment, this is a 4-hour time frame. It doesn't look like a fake breakout, unless if maybe the market comes back and respect that area. Maybe when we draw something like this, we might find something like a resistance. But sometimes you don't have to look on your left every day, because you will always find something. There will always be these areas, and if you always look at them, sometimes they're going to confuse you. So the best thing that you can do is look very closely like here, these areas, because these are the recent ones. Here, yes, we saw that, but this was like back there a few weeks ago. So look at the current one and understand the structure of what's really happening now, not few days ago. Yes, sometimes the market might respect these areas, but not every day. And these areas that the ones which they end up confusing us. Sometimes you might not take a trade. You might say, oh, the market is on a resistance, and the market keeps pushing. Why? Because maybe the market is focusing on this now. Remember, this is a new year, guys. And mostly the market moves like that. It's a new year, it's a new month. That's why if you check CNBC and the other ones, they will tell you, oh, the market is starting February on a good note. And that is also true, because you might find that from that February, the market was just pushing up. That November, the market was just going down. Something like that. You should do the research about something like that. So on US30, I think the market is trying to retest before we push up. Or maybe we might see the market coming back. It's also fine, but we will see that nicely if the market is going to reach this area. We will see if the market is going to give us those bullish candlesticks to show us that it's respecting this resistance now as a support. Or maybe we'll see a very strong bearish candlesticks. Then we will understand that, oh, the market is now trying to sell off. But I like the fact that now the market is giving us a signal for a bullish momentum. You can see the trend is pushing to the upside, which is showing us we should just buy it's a buy actually a situation at the moment. I hope you understand that. So let's move to the next one, which is the one and only NASDAQ 100. So what happened actually, the market, since the market was just pushing lower, we are here now. I'm not going to talk about what happened before, because you can go back and check that on my previous videos. So what is happening is I forgot to charge my laptop. So yeah, so what's really happening now is the market, since the market was just going lower on NASDAQ, you can see that the market was just going lower and lower. Then the market decided to give us something like a ranging market. When we say the market is ranging, it's similar to when the market is on a wedge. Mostly the market is going to give us something like a breakout, and the breakout mostly is very strong. I can see that now here. You can see this. Let me just remove, there's so many, because these are the pending orders that I've sent. So what happens here is after the market consolidate, we saw what? A breakout. This breakout is because the market was just still deciding, and when we check, we have a very nice structure, and it's very perfect, because you can see that, oh, the market was just respecting these areas after we see the market pushing to the upper side. Remember, not always that the market is going to give us some retest. Sometimes the market won't do that. So what I'm thinking here is the market will just give us a very small rejection before before the market is going to shoot up. Small rejection before the market shoot up. Please check my previous video. I also talked about something like this. Sometimes the rejections, when the market is very bullish, sometimes they won't be like big like that. The market will just consolidate and the market will push up, consolidate a little bit, then push up. So don't expect some serious reversal. I think I'm happy now because now NASDAQ is trying to recover. We will see. We will just trade nicely. We won't just go aggressive. But I like the fact that since November, we never had a very nice recovery like this one, and which is nice, which is something that I love, because I only buy these things. I only buy NASDAQ. So yeah, I think maybe at the moment, don't look for a sell, look for a small rejection, then you can keep buying. Please guys, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, like, share with your friends. Please, if you still want more of whatever, if you want to understand what's really happening, go back, check my previous videos. If you want to buy my services, check my description. You will find everything there. My contact is there. Simple as that. Thank you. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. Bow.